I wouldn't trade Purdy, but I would consider trading Kittle. Now, there are people out there that are sitting there going, oh, my God, what? These are lifelong Niners. But, Grant, I think you laid it out there. I mean, Kittle's best football's already come and gone. His value would never be higher. It's easy to look at last year. It's easy to look back at last year or the year before and go, oh, they should have gotten more for Debo. Oh, they should have moved Ayuk. Well, now is when the value's high for Kittle. So technically, if you want to move Kittle, you can. Mayoko suggested they've already waited too long because of the money that Arizona paid their tight end is now going to make the price tag go up even higher. So as much as I love George, and I think he's adds a lot of swagger and he's the guy, but you know what? He's a 30-year-old tight end, and you're staring at Tyler Warren. I could easily go with Tyler Warren, move off Kittle, and the question I would have is, what do you get for Kittle?
That's a good question, man. I don't think you get a first-round pick. I mean, a 31-year-old tight end on an expiring deal. Yeah, he's the best tight end in the league, but I don't know that you're getting a first-round pick for him. Maybe a first-round pick. Maybe. Second? More likely a second.
I mean, I think a second might be even high. The way these picks, the way these veterans go for low picks, I mean, I would move Kittle if I could get a day 2 pick, but if I can't get a day 2 pick, I wouldn't move him. Would you move him?
Are you paying Kittle $20 million a year? It's like, again,
I don't want to.
Is Kittle worth it? Yes, absolutely. He's worth $20 million a year. Yes. Is Purdy worth $50 million a year? I mean, if he can get it, then yes, he is. But should the Niners pay it? Like, they're not in a Super Bowl window right now. It's closed. It might open in 2026 if they draft really well this year. If they draft moderately well, it'll be open in 2027. So what are you paying Kittle for? Just to say you did? I don't get it. You're not going anywhere with or without him.
Don't you think the 49ers this year, though, Grant, with the schedule they have, are a high likelihood team to go to the playoffs?
Yeah, maybe. They might go to the playoffs, but I think even they know they're not going to the Super Bowl. They're not going to win the Super Bowl.
I mean, I won't say it before the draft, but I would say it's unlikely. But I can't give them no shot.
They have the best draft of all time, and a lot of those guys could take 2 or 3 years to reach their full potential.
Totally.
Yeah.
Most drafts do. I mean, that's the thing that's so frustrating about being a 49er fan. They left so much heavy lifting for the draft that now if they don't replicate the 86 draft, the greatest draft in Niner history, they probably have no shot of going to the playoffs. You know what I mean?
And even the Niners, they didn't win the Super Bowl until 88.
What's that?
They didn't win the Super Bowl until 88. You're sowing the seeds of the future, but to think that you're going to win the Super Bowl this year because you paid George and you paid Brock. Like, these guys were here last year when they went 6-11. And yeah, they're good players who they can say they're worth the money, but it's not about what they're worth or what's in their interest. I'm thinking like from the Niners perspective, and all they need to worry about is what's in our best interest. And it's hard to justify paying him at this stage in his career at where they're at in their, quest for 6.
While you're advocating, you also are pretty smart and know that the chances of them trading Kittle and Purdy are really
what they do. I feel like that's kind of what the Rams do. Like, Sean McVay is like, excuse me, you don't want to be here? It's like, you're out. Like, the Niners they're a player-friendly organization. I'm tired of it, man. These players are taking advantage of you. You got to say no eventually.
Well, who's going to, it's funny. We're talking about Purdy and Hurts. Who's going to trade a bunch of veterans this draft? It's going to be Howie. I think Goddard's going to go. I think there's a very good chance a number of players go. Bryce Huff, I think, is going to go. I think Jordan Davis may go. There's a number of guys I've heard from Philly that could get moved this weekend. And that's what happens when things get real expensive.
PrizePicks is sponsoring the Cohn Zone this year. PrizePicks is the leader in daily fantasy and the best place to win cash while watching sports. And the best part about the app is it's really easy to use. To create a lineup, all you have to do is pick more or less on a few players' stats. I'm a Niners guy. So when I'm doing PrizePicks, I'm looking, the last couple of years, I'm looking at Deebo Samuel because I know Deebo Samuel better than Deebo Samuel knows Deebo Samuel. So if it's like drops, I'm taking more. Or if it's like punches thrown towards his long snapper on the sideline during the fourth quarter of a game, the 49ers will go on to win. I'm smashing more because I know the 49ers and I'm a PrizePicks guy. Now, maybe they didn't have those exact plays, but they have so many plays that'll make your head spin. And you can play PrizePicks in over 40 states, including California and Texas. Best part about it, is the new user offer. PrizePicks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. So win or lose, you'll get $50 just for playing. That sounds like a win to me. Use promo code Cohn, COHN, to claim your $50 today. Tell them Grant sent you. But you can't accuse the Eagles of not spending. They spend.
They spent, well, not only that, the one thing, have you noticed what month the Eagles get these contract extensions done? They get them done way in advance, where the 49ers are always risking the season. There's always, and the 49ers are taking it in the shorts as they're signing Bosa late, getting a down year, signing Ayuk late. Has a down year and gets hurt. It's like the timing on their signings is I don't think advantageous to get the most out of the player in that next year. And I think it's been proven. And yeah,
I don't like the idea.
Again.
Like if the Niners are going to end up paying Brock Purdy $50+ million a year, you should have done that in January. The Bills did that with Josh Allen. They're like, we're not messing around with you. You're $55 million a year. Here you go. The Niners are going to mess around, screw around, jeopardize the season, because if Brock's not there in OTA, I mean, that doesn't help the team to not have your starting quarterback there and ultimately just give him what he wants in September. Like, you either give him $50 million in January or you trade him. It's one of the two. And it's the same thing with Ayuk last year. It should have been pay him $30 million in April or trade him. And they did option C, which was awful. I hope they learned from that.
Oh, I mean, and only they know if they're truly at an impasse with Kyle Strongen. And, who knows? Who knows? Maybe Strongen said, hey, I want $65 million. Don't call me without offering me that. And they may have said, hey, we're at $45 million and don't bother calling us if you want a penny over that. That could be an impasse. I think it eventually gets done at $55 million, and I'm okay with that number. But, if it gets done, no team in the history of the NFL has ever won the Super Bowl in a year where their quarterback held out. So I definitely don't want to see a holdout. And not that the Niners are Super Bowl bound this year, but they definitely aren't if the quarterback holds out.
I got a question for you. got a question for you.
Yeah.
So the Niners have been acting like cash strapped all year, and they've been invested in soccer teams and
lots of cap room, third most cap room in the league.
They were trying to trade Brandon Ayuk just to avoid paying him an option bonus. Like, they look strapped for cash, $23 million. They had to pay it to him. And I'm thinking, man, that doesn't help Brock Purdy because they don't have that much liquidity right now. And they just gave a lot of it to Brandon. So I'm wondering if they can even offer him more than $50 million a year until, boom, Leeds United gets promoted to the English Premier League. And now they're going to get like a couple £100,000. Is it possible that the Niners can take some of that money, throw it over to Brock? That's what I'd be asking if I was Kyle Strong. And I'd be like, oh, congratulations on that Leeds United victory today. We won $60 million. Turns out.
Are they cash poor? They're asking for somebody to invest. I mean, they have an asset.
They're spread out in investments. They just have spent.
They clearly are cash poor. Why? Because the NFL is a money-making venture of there is no industry in America that grows at a faster rate that I know of than the NFL. So nobody's looking to offload 10% of their future profits unless they have cash flow issues in the present. And they're asking for $900 million. And the $100 million of cash is probably going to go to Purdy, probably maybe $150. So, I mean,
it's going to go to some midfielder we've never heard of.
Right. Or it could go to some midfielder or some netminder. We've paid a netminder.
We need to watch this. If 49ers Enterprises starts like signing really big name soccer player, we need to be like, hold on. What about football? You signed Luke and Mac Jones, and that was it.
Right. Luke Farrell. We find out Luke Farrell also is one hell of a soccer player and maybe trying out. We're getting 2 for 1. We're getting double the bang for our buck.
Yeah.
Luke Farrell
is goalie.
He's everything. He's the most valuable person in our portfolio.